Unlock. I love this. Joining me from Hollywood Unlocked is my friend Jason Lee. Also from HollywoodHolla.com is Nikki Boyer. She's back. And please welcome legal analyst and contributor at Essence Magazine, Midwin Charles. Hi, Midwin. Okay. All right, gang.
Okay.
Look.
What we got?
So Felicity Huffman was sentenced to 2 weeks in prison, a $30,000 fine, and 250 hours of community service in her role in the college scandal. Midwin, you're our legal analyst. Is the punishment fitting the crime?
Well, listen, I think it's important to first talk about the black women who are sitting in jail right now because they enrolled, right? They enrolled. You have Tanya McDowell, you have Kelly Williams-Bollar. One of them, they were both sentenced to about 5 years in jail.
Right.
One of them was reduced to 10 days out of outcry. And I think that at the end of the day, listen, all three of these women, including Felicity Huffman, did something wrong, right? They violated the law. The issue is, how do we hold these women accountable?
$2 million in fine. No jail time. I changed my mind. No jail time because jails are crowded.
Yeah.
But you do your community service.
That's what I
on
say.
the campus of the school that you tried to get your daughter into that didn't qualify, right?
Yes, I say...
You pick up cigarette butts.
Right.
You clean graffiti.
Right.
You know, you wear an orange jumpsuit.
Exactly.
You know.
Or I say community service at an underprivileged school. So Felicity Huffman understands, right? She needs to do 5,000 hours of community service in Compton.
Well, I personally think it's hilarious. This has been the most comedic story that we've written about at Hollywood Unlocked because now with Aunt Becky getting ready to go down, white people are fighting over the imbalance of the justice system, and it's hilarious because we've been experiencing it for a long time.
There is a systematic problem with our judicial system.
You look like a pinup girl, by the way.
I look like a pinup girl? Oh,
fabulous.
Real sexy.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, Nikki.
There is a systematic problem with our judicial system.
Of course.
There just absolutely is. And instead of raising our fist about Felicity needs more jail time, we need to look at the people like Tanya McDowell needing less jail time. We need to change the conversation that is happening here. And I do agree, her 250 hours should be spent getting the Tanya McDowells out of jail and back with their sons.
Or working on the side of the freeway.
Right.
Wait, what? No,
I mean, listen,
I would love to see her picking up trash on the freeway.
But I think at the end of the day, this is about access to quality education, right?
Yes.
And the two black women were trying to get their kids into a better school.
And we've all known
we know
people
that
who changes zip codes.
Yes.
Exactly. And ooh, honey.
Yeah,
and Felicity Huffman is wealthy, she's rich. Her kids already had an advantage.
Yeah.
She wanted more.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. That's wrong to cheat the system that way.
Look, I think she did do what every mother should do. She fought hard to get her kids the best that she could. If I had the money, I would have did it.
But it's illegal.
I don't understand. Why not?
It's illegal, just so you know.
I mean, what isn't?
Look, okay, let's move on. Okay. So recently, Fantasia, who we love here on the show, she's often wrapped up in stuff, but she's been married now for like 3 years. But she says that most single women are single because they're unwilling to submit to a man in a relationship. Nikki?
I think this is a little old-fashioned. I'm just going to go out there and say that. Listen, there are stereotypes that go on in my house. I don't like to take the trash out. Guess what? My man does it. He sucks at mopping the floors. He's bad at it, so I do it. But when it comes down to submitting and using words like submitting,
I don't like the word.
That seems a little weird. Do you think it was just semantics, or do you think she really believes that?
Well, she's from below the Mason-Dixon line, and sometimes the beliefs when you're from down south, high Southern people, they're a little bit different. But I have to say, look, my parents have been married for 62 years. My mom is sexy. She had a career, but she did know how to cater to my father. And I come from her, and I must say, I don't mind being submissive.
Well, Wendy, I have to confess, this was one of the reasons why I left my girlfriend. The other reason I was gay.
Okay.
But I mean...
Well, you should have led with that. You should have led with that.
I mean, that was one of the reasons. It was like,
It shouldn't be the first
But,
reason.
you know, you came to my birthday party. You know how I get down.
Yes, but I thought you were Gold Star gay.
No, I dated. I mean, dipped in dude, you know. But I got up out of there.
Okay.
But no, but Wendy was
out of there.
Wendy was at my birthday party. I introduced her to both my husband and my boyfriend.
At the same time. Yo! And they were both equally good looking.
So in my house, the problem is that we're all trying to be heads of state and everybody's trying to be in control. So all I need is for one person to be in control.
Well, obviously it's you.
I think in a marriage, whatever floats your boat works.
True.
So long as you're not being emotionally abused, financially abused, physically abused, you do you. However, I think where I differ is, and I love Fantasia, love her, love her, love her. But where I think I disagree with her is this sort of idea that everybody should do this. I think if it works for you, you do it. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know,
She made a broad statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
broad statement. Yeah, I feel like it always should be a dance. We should be figuring it out as we go. But when you start making sort of blanket statements, that's when you get in trouble. And that's when you're like trying to...
Because in relationships, some people take on different roles.
At
You can
different
take on the
times.
masculine role and not be the man. You can take on the feminine role and not be the woman. So it depends on whatever works for you.
I love wearing the pants.
And whatever...
And I love not wearing the pants.
But if she...
And there's nothing wrong with it.
If the wife has a shoe addiction, though, she can also make you guys homeless, because then you can't pay the rent because she's out at Saks, and I mean, you know.
But if she makes more money than you, then she can do what she wants. Get out of here.
That part.
That part.
Okay, so do you guys know Jeff Lewis?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
love him. So Jeff Lewis got his 3-year-old daughter, Monroe, we talked about this, expelled from school yesterday on Hot Topics because he mocked the school and the rules on his radio show. And so people were pissed. Jeff said that Monroe, his daughter, shouldn't have to suffer because of his behavior. He begged to stay in school, you know, the girl.
Yeah.
They said, no, she's out.
That's too bad.
She's only 2.
She's 2.
Do you think that she should suffer for his behavior?
I mean,
I do.
Of course not.
You do? You think she should suffer?
I
Why?
don't.
Why do you say that?
I don't.
Because he's a first-time parent.
Okay.
And parents sometimes need to know how to hold their heads to better their kids.
I get that, but why? But why should a 2-year-old be the victim, right? I mean,
First of all, she's 2, she'll never remember.
I do agree
Okay.
with that. A lot of people are like, she's gonna remember. I'm like, she doesn't remember anything.
Well,
She's
this-
2.
Well, let's be clear, though. This
Should we
is...
cancel a 2-year-old?
No, but
I
this
mean,
is-
I know cancel culture is the thing now, but why the 2-year-old?
This is rich people problems. This is why I'm an advocate for public school. I did so much dirt in school that I should have been kicked.
Right.
Having my brothers come and jump teachers, cheating, stealing.
Teachers?
Oh, listen, let's keep moving.
That's illegal too, by the way.
But that's the point. The point is, this girl is in her house with her dad every day. She knows he's an ass.
Right,
So
that's
why should
true.
she be in trouble for that?
I mean, if anybody's gonna get their kid expelled, it would be Jeff Lewis. He's got a big mouth. He can be a little bit aggressive. I love him for
No,
this
all of
version.
us, though, have talked about the schools that our kids have gone to, but we talk about it around the kitchen table, whether it's
Right.
too much homework, or we don't like the principal, or we don't want to go to parent-teacher night.
to the radio.
But to get it on the radio, like, that makes it bad for everybody. And I just feel like, you know, you have to hold your tongue.
So maybe you ban him from all PTA meetings forever. You know what I mean? But why cancel the 2-year-old?
Or just transfer his kid to Dykeman and let it go to public school and have a great life like me.
Oh my God, Jason, I love you.
By the way, Jason is not wearing a wig. I have asked him several times and also rooted him. That is all his hair.
And if you look at her Instagram, I bought her an iPhone, so she needs to start using that because she hasn't yet. She refuses to give it up.
This is hot talk.
So there's this plastic surgery trend. It's called getting rid of resting bitchy face. So you know, so the woman right there, same woman. In the black, she has the resting bitchy face. In the right, she went to a lunchtime procedure with the injectables and needles and stuff and lifted it ever so delicately. I think she looks the same in both.
You do?
She does. She does.
Oh, I think there's a
Honestly, she
difference.
does.
I never thought resting bitch face existed. I thought it was just like people were just unhappy and using it as an excuse, but she looks better, I think.
Well,
I think she looks significantly better.
but you know who gives the best resting bitch face that without it, my mornings would be boring?
Here we go.
Wendy Williams.
Oh, really?
Nobody does it better, so I'm completely against this procedure.
Well, my thing is, I'm from Brooklyn, right?
Okay.
Born and raised. Resting bitch face can save your life, okay?
It really can.
This idea that you would get rid of it is crazy.
But I don't think it comes from the mouth. I think it comes from the eyes.
It's the whole face.
It's the face, because look at her. She's mad. She looks like she's mad at her kids, and then she looks like she just had a date night.
Here. You need that wherever you live. You need that when you get on the train, when you don't want dude to talk to you, when you want to.
Or your face. Imagine if
when someone
was all the
tries
time.
you just look at.
Or if you're at the strip club, because that happened to me last night. I was giving resting bitch face to the dancer, and they couldn't get the point that I didn't want to give them any more money.
You needed
So finally, I was like, no, this is over. The dance is done. The song's changed. Move on.
It only lasts.
Where was your husband? Where was your boyfriend?
Who knows?
It only lasts for 2 years.
Boyfriend number 2.
So I'm concerned, like when it starts to wear off, does it go from resting bitchier face and then it's resting bitchiest face I've ever seen in my whole life?
You get a young person who's professional to do it, so that person will still be alive. You get redone in 2 years. You save your money.
Yeah.
Like once you're in, you have to stay in.
I mean, I guess that it's my understanding that people are doing this because they work in certain industries where they have to have a pleasant look on their face.
No,
right?
I think that people are sometimes born with that.
And,
you know what I mean?
And in Los Angeles with the Botox, like, there's no way.
And the older you get, the marionette lines draw down like this, and you look all pissed all the time. You know, there's something to be said for it, but all I say is a smile leads the way.
Just smile.
But eyes do everything. See, I can smile, but I don't know.
I'm just concerned because I'm wondering, like, do I have resting bitch face and I don't know it? Nobody's
Not
told
yet.
me?
We'll let you know.
Okay, good.
No. She did have resting bitch face backstage when I said
That's a good one
when I said you got cards.
Yeah, that's a good one. No.
Yeah.
He makes fun of me because I do my homework.
Homework is work.
Thank you all for being here. Nikki, always good to see you. Jason, we'll talk later. And thank you so much to you, Midwin. I love your name.
Thank you.
For more information on today's panelists, go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next.